Hello, it's tomorrow again. Okay, I am in the middle of doing laundry. It's raining outside, and I thought this is as good a time as any to make another video. I did the Vlogmas. I didn't last the whole 25 days or 24 days, but I did pretty good. I didn't do too bad. I did about close to 3 weeks. That's not bad. But I'm going to not necessarily make a New Year's resolution, but I'm going to put a huge effort into being more consistent with this channel. And for those of you who are not familiar with this channel, you may have just run across it. You may have found me on TikTok, then decided to come over here. This channel is about uplifting one another. We have to stay positive. I mean, the world is negative enough. Why not have a channel that's about support and being positive? It's also about metaphysics. It's about using our own intuition to help ourselves and others in this life. I wanted to talk to you guys today about death. I know that's a sour subject, but we all have to deal with it. There's no easy way. And to talk about death and grief and dying and still uplift people, that's a daunting task. Because death, dying, grief is the opposite of positive. There's nothing positive about it unless you are someone who is going through a lot, or someone that you love is going through a lot of suffering, and death of the physical body will give some kind of relief, some kind of ease to that physical suffering. I have my own beliefs or philosophy about death and what it is. I think that death is an illusion, and I didn't make this up. I think there's lots of people out there who think the way that I do. Something tells me deep down inside that this world that we live in is not it. It never made sense to me that you could come into this world and the main theme is love. The main theme is attachment. As a matter of fact, if a baby doesn't have some kind of emotional or physical attachment or comfort, they could develop failure to thrive. They could literally will themselves to throw up and to just wither away. Love and personal touch in the physical world is extremely important. And then I ask myself, if it's important, then why do we die? Why do we have to say goodbye? I'm going to offer another perspective to you guys. I've got a question. Is love about giving or receiving, or both? What's more important to you when you're alone, when you're by yourself, and you're thinking about someone that you lost? Are you thinking about what they gave you, or do you miss what you gave them? It may sound a little strange to ask yourself that, but I think it's legitimate. Do you miss them, or do you miss what they gave you, what they did for you? There are many stages to grief. I can't remember right off the top of my head how many stages there are. But one stage of grief can last for years. And I think the final stage of grief, the stage of acceptance, is probably the most confusing, the most mind-boggling of all. Should I accept that this person is gone? I've lost many people in my life. There's no way you can get up to be my age and not experience loss, sadness, maybe even depression. Stay connected to your loved ones while they're in the physical world. Think about what you can do for them to make their lives better. It doesn't have to be an elderly person or someone who's sick or someone who's disabled. It just has to be a person. or living thing. It could be your little dog, it could be a cat, it could be a stray dog, a stray cat. Give love in the physical world. And when it's time to say goodbye, which that time will come, you'll have no regrets, no guilt, because you gave love and you were able to accept love. Both are equally important. I want to talk to you guys also about a friend of mine. I have several friends who their lives are a little different than most, and they are living their lives with different disabilities. There are people out in this world who have so many challenges. We don't even think about it every day. We complain because we have to go to work. We complain because we can't find work. We complain because we can't catch that sale on time, or we complain because we're overweight, which is, by the way, in some ways, it's a disability too. I would like to ask you guys to consider the people in our world, in our society, who are living with challenges every day. When you see someone in a wheelchair, just think about what it took for them to get ready and to get out and about, be out and about every day. Don't think about them with sadness or pity. They don't want that. Just consider it. Think about people who deal with health issues such as seizures and all sorts of issues and conditions. And for them, life isn't always easy, but they still keep going. And most keep going with a smile. So to my friend, to my friends out there who are dealing with intellectual disabilities, mental disabilities, physical disabilities, just know that you are loved. The strength that you embody is remarkable. I salute you. This is Tomorrow again, wishing you guys the best of the best.